I need to be a part of Bollywood?
I need to be a part of Bollywood. I came just to earn money. And I need to, nobody told me about it. It just happened. Somebody pushed me in it. कभी-कभी आप local train में खड़े होते हो platform पे. You don't want to get into the train. And the people, a lot of pushing is there, and suddenly you realize you're inside the train, and the train is, then you realize it's a fast train, and then you realize it doesn't matter that you have a ticket or not. Then you realize the TC likes you, and he's a good friend of yours now.
And he won't even find you.
And now you've reached the destination, and you were so lucky. The destination is beautiful. It's a La La Land, and it's a great place. And then suddenly everything is right.
Do you remember the crowd which pushed you?
Yeah, I was a martial artist, and I used to train. And then somebody came. He was a model coordinator. उसने अपना card दिया.
Okay.
तू आजा. And then I came there. I went there and I saw what he told me. It was a furniture showroom ka ad, and he told me to sit down on a furniture, and I sat down. And then a lovely, beautiful girl came. She was a model too, and I was like, wow. Voila. Then I started, look here, left, right, center, up, this, that, AC room, first class, everything. Khane ko, there was a nice table which was there, and then they gave you, at the end of the day, they gave me 18,000 rupees.
So you said nothing, life cannot get better than this.
So this is a great train to be in. So then the train slowly took me. Then I entered, then I got my first break from Mr. Pramod Chakravarti ji. And then after that, I never saw back. I never looked back. I said that train didn't stop.
Wow. So you must have thought what you wanted to be.
I wanted to be in Merchant Navy. I wanted to teach martial art for the rest of my life, and I wanted to. I actually wanted to wear uniform.
Okay.
In real life, yeah.
So Rustam and films like that must have been very close to your heart?
Yeah, because my father was also in army.
Army, yes.
So I always had the desire to wear uniforms. So ऐसे नहीं तो ऐसे पहन लिया.
Exactly. If not like that, at least for the camera.
But I got the opportunity to wear many
uniforms.
Yeah. different type of uniform, different colors of uniform.
There are people amongst the public who would think that it's the easiest to earn money when you are the film star. You are pampered on the sets. You are given your lines. You have to just come in front of the camera and say it. So what do you have to tell to them?
I would tell them they realize it when they come to watch a shooting. अरे यार एक शॉट देने को तुम लोग कितना तकलीफ उठाते हो यार. चल ही रहा है 1-1.25 घंटा हो गया. कितना यार तुम लोग करते हो यार. So then they realize many people. I think maximum all of them say that it becomes very hard. You have to stand, be there. And if a cameraman thoda khadus nikla, to then the cameraman is lighting you by making you stand there. And you cannot even argue with him because he's a cameraman. He says the light barabar nahi hoga.
So you have to let him do his
work. So you have
to
stand there and you have to look at him. Then he is lighting you. Ek kaam karo, wo dim karo light. Yeah. नहीं, मजा नहीं आया. जोर से मारो. So there are a lot of things a cameraman can actually
torture you.
He can actually torture you. A cameraman is very powerful.
Do you ever lose your cool on the sets?
Do I ever lose my cool on set?
You're human, you must have.
I have doubted I've ever done.
Yeah?
Yeah, not that I remember at all. I don't think anybody can point it out.
And what gets to you? You just can't control your emotions or your temper. What is it?
Emotions, I can say an emotional film, especially a father and son's relation kind of a film, gets me very easily.
Like your Ek Rishta, The Bond of Love.
I can get like this.
Or your Waqt.
I was just going to say
exactly.
That. I have made the maximum films on father and son relation. I know हमारी film industry में माँ और बेटे की कहानी बहुत है.
Yes, exactly. But father son, there are few.
मैंने बल्कि बाप और बेटे की फिल्मों पे मैंने गाने भी बहुत बनाए. जबकि बाप और बेटे का कोई गाना नहीं है, सब माँ के ऊपर ही गाने आते हैं. Everything is माँ, तुझे ढूंढूं कहाँ, माँ, right? माँ is a very big, but बेचारा बाप पीछे रह जाता. That always happens with poor father. He never gets his due.
You've always been closer to your father than your mother?
No, I've been close to both of them. My father, I miss him a lot.
You miss him a lot.
Yeah.
And how close were you to your father during the time you were in school and college?
Very
as a
close.
child, as a growing up child?
Very close. Very, very
You
close.
would confide in him everything?
Well, that time too, what secret can you keep? There was no mobile, so you can't hide your phone. You can't
But
hide
schools
messages.
and colleges, you have girlfriends.
That time, it's a
So
no,
you would confide in your father?
Yeah. तभी से गर्लफ्रेंड को बाहर ले जाना है, पैसे तो है नहीं, पैसे तो पिताजी से ही मांगोगे ना.
You can always say, I need to buy a book. I need to buy a uniform.
वो लोग ऐसे नहीं है इतने. They are not come from
Timbuktu.
yeah, so they know it and they are okay with it. You're going out. On the contrary, kitni baar my father only used to buy tickets for me because his office was in town, and when you go out with your girlfriend, so you practically try and take her for a English movie only. And
So impress her, huh?
Yeah, so सारी English फिल्में उधर ही लगती थी. Metro,
In town, yes.
Excelsior,
Sterling.
पे यही. So
Regal, हाँ.
yeah, तो यहाँ तो कुछ लगता ही नहीं था. So we used to go there, and to go to town was a big outing.
Bilkul.
And udhar
From the suburbs to the town, all
yeah,
the way.
so you have to catch a train and go, and it was and it used to maximum be on Saturday only. So it was only your father who can get you a ticket. Otherwise, तुम्हारे बस की बात तो है नहीं. So yeah, he knew everything.
And you were a ladies' man in school or in college, or both the places?
I've always been a ladies' man.
Yeah. And what was your style of wooing girls?
Style of wooing girls, I mean, I wouldn't want to share it with you.
No, I'm past that age, so I won't.
No, I'm not
you.
sharing it with you means
With the public.
with people because that is your own style. So that only
So then all
that
the more
only
reason,
that
all the more
only
reason you should share because
no that
each one
only
has his own style.
only your son inherits it, not you. Or
And has
anybody.
Arav inherited already?
That he is still the age to come yet.
And you would be very happy, huh?
Everybody is every father.
You
would
would
be
also
happy.
encourage him and sort of
Be a ladies' man. Yeah, sure. But there's nothing wrong with it.
There is absolutely nothing wrong. If you could rewind, would you want to change anything that has happened to you all these years of your stint in Bollywood and etc. etc.? Would you like to change anything?
No, I wouldn't want to change at all. I would love to get repeated again.
But there must have been some bad moments, etc.
No bad moments. No bad moments. I'll be a fool to say I had bad moments.
Okay.
I'll be ungrateful
Okay.
to God if I would say there's any bad moment.
You're a God-fearing person,
Yes, I am.
and
Not God-fearing. I'm God-loving.
okay.
But I would say I would be ungrateful if I would say he was not nice to me.
Okay. So whatever.
That
the ups
doesn't
and
mean
downs,
that I'm scared of him. It means I love him so much
that you have full faith in him,
that he has given me so much.
and you have the utmost faith in him.
Yeah, most faith. I believe more praying to my mother and father than to God.
So they are your gods.
Yes.
Are you very ritualistic, puja, this, etc., etc.?
I used to be,
Uh-huh.
but not now.
But why? Why did you leave it?
I changed it after I made a film called Oh My God. When I realized God is everywhere, you don't need to go to a
Actually
certain
changed your perception.
I changed because I started believing in that. I believe मंदिर का मतलब होता है मन अंदर. So मन अंदर के अंदर ही आपका मंदिर है. So why are you going to some place? You don't need to go. Your mother and father's feet is the mandir. You can actually sit and ask them for what you want, and they will listen to you much faster. This is what my belief is.
Okay. Yeah. Akshay, are there any particular roles that you relish doing, that you really love doing, or anything is game? You are game for anything?
I'm
anything
game for
is
anything. I'm game for anything.
Uh-huh.
I'm game for any kind of role which comes my way. I'm ready to take any kind of challenge, any kind of things, because it keeps your mind engaged, it keeps your mind young, it keeps you on your toes, and it keeps your interest in cinema more and more. Because as I told you, I realized this when I was only doing action films in my earlier films.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was not doing it for the sake that I'm enjoying it. I was doing it for money, and I was getting bored day by day when I was doing it. When I was doing only action.
Correct.
Till one day, I still remember that day when I was in my lift and I looked at myself. I was going for shooting. You know, lift mein mirror.
Mirror, yes. You looked at yourself.
So I looked at myself and I said, why am I not happy? I'm just going to do the same thing. Wait, 2 kicks, 2 punch, shout at someone, raise my finger, and that's it. Because am I built for only this much only? And that is the day I realized that I need to do something. I need to test my waters. It is important. And that is why what I did now is I deconstruct myself. When I construct it, then I deconstruct it. I break it. I know it's a risk.
I was about to tell you, it was a risk you were taking. Weren't you scared?
It's always risk.
Weren't you scared?
No, it's a very big risk. It's a very big risk from the media also, because they have given you certain kind of image. They have given you an action image. They have given you sab kuch milega. Now you are good in comedy. Then suddenly you go into romance. Then suddenly you go into drama. Then suddenly you get into a villain's role. I was enjoying myself that nobody could pinpoint
or nobody could,
what image he has.
They couldn't typecast you.
So it is that made me happier. Now I'm a much happier person doing films.
You're not scared of falling. You're not scared of taking risks at all.
I've many times.
Is it because you're so secure? You've got so much money.
No, it is not about secure. It is about making yourself happy. It's about making it is. I have earned enough. Yeah, I'm happy that. But the thing is, I have to make my profession my passion. I want to get up excitedly myself. That now I'm going to do that role. And what better profession than this? Yeah, that in one lifespan you get to spend so many characters.
You got to play.
I have so many hands full of characters.
When you're troubled by eager fans, are you happy, or sometimes it gets to you?
Eager fans?
Eager fans waiting to be clicked with you, waiting for your autograph, waiting to just touch you, feel you.
See, if that doesn't happen, then there's something wrong with your fan base.
But yet, stars often are rude to their fans. And every star I've seen, at some point of time, losing his cool or losing her cool.
A lot of people take disadvantage of clicking photograph with you. And I have known cases which they use those photographs